Hello. Today I will be crocheting a jellyfish. That's one of the most requested tutorials to make. So let's get started. So here I have a bunch of yarns, crochet hooks, needle, some scissors. So as you can see here in the corner, these are my jellyfish, which I made last year and made a short and a reel from it. And these are just inspo from Pinterest. So yeah, I will be showing how to recreate a very similar jellyfish, and it's very easy, so I believe everyone can be able to do that. Yes, so talking about yarn, here I have a bit different pieces of yarn, but those are cotton. This is cotton and bamboo, and this is, I'm not sure, wool or some kind of leftover milk color yarn. So for this small jellyfish, it's not very big, it will be like, I'm not sure, like 15 centimeters in size. I will be using, I believe, 2.5 millimeter hook, because this yarn is pretty thin. I believe size 2 yarn, something like that. It says group A, this one, but all of them are very similar. So first of all, I will go this time with this color, and this I will leave for later. If I have enough time, I will create a bigger version, but for now let's save with this and recreate this one, this jellyfish. Alright, so I will start on with the pink one. Maybe I will put these a little aside. Let's find yarn end, maybe from a center pull. And no, no, it was, oh, nah, yeah, it was successful pull. So yeah, let's put it there, grab the hook, so we have our yarn and 2.5 millimeter hook. So this is what I'm doing. The first step is magic ring. To make a magic ring is not that hard. We're just gonna wrap the yarn in a cross position like this. Hello everybody. Where did I bought the yarn? So all of these are like discounted. from just a regular local yarn shop discount. And this is Drops. I very like Drops yarns. So this is Drops as well. No, this is from just e-yarn shop as well, local one. There's we don't have like big brands like USA have, like Michael's, Joe's, or something like that, these shops. So we don't have those there. So yeah, this is just leftover from some kind of project. This is as well from just a local small yarn shop. And yeah, how long does it make? We will see. Okay, I'm just starting, and so we're gonna remove those 6 minutes from my talking. And yeah, it's I believe it should be very fast, but of course me talking and explaining things will be a little longer. But from this live stream I will make like a shorter version, a tutorial that you could watch and do it by yourself. So yeah, magic ring. So you do this, like leave a tail and wrap in a cross position, and then go behind one piece of yarn, grab another, pull a loop, and then pick the first one and pull a loop, and we have a magic ring. I know it's not the most favorite thing to do for crocheters, but I can show you again. It's not that hard when you pick up. There's a bunch of different ways how to do it. Just this is my preference, how I do it. So in a cross position, then go behind one, grab another. Oopsie. Okay, sorry, I will do it again. So behind one, grab another and pull like a loop, and then go behind the same one and pull a loop. And here we have the magic ring. So now what we are going to do, we're gonna do 6 single crochets into the magic ring. So let's do this. Chain 2, and in total we should have 6 stitches into the magic ring. So just insert into the ring, grab the yarn and make a single crochet. Insert again, grab the yarn, pull a loop, yarn over, pull a loop, pull for 2, and make like this 6 times. Insert, yarn over and pull through 2. Insert and pull through 2. Yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I counting right? Just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yes, it is right. So the next step, what we are going to do is to pull that piece of yarn, the end of the yarn, to close the ring. Just like that. Pull it, pull it, pull it as tight as you can. And now the ring is closed. The next step what we are going to do is to close it with the slip stitch. So insert the hook into the chain 2 of the first chain 2 we did before doing single crochets. So insert the hook and make a slip stitch, pull through all of the loops. Yes, so here we have, this is the first round, first magic ring and 6 single crochets. So second round will be just doubling your stitches. So we're gonna do 2 single crochets in each of the stitch. So we're gonna start with chain of 2, and in the same stitch we are going to insert the hook, grab yarn and pull through 2. Here's what we have. Sorry, I should have done chain 1 before. Just chain 1. So after the first round we are doing chain 1, and then in the same stitch we are going to do 2 double crochets. So 1, and in the same we are doing another 1, just like this. This is very convenient actually to mark it with the stitch marker. I will try to find one. I just had it somewhere. Okay, I cannot find it at the moment, so we're gonna DIY our stitch marker with the different color piece of yarn. So I will take my hook out and insert just right on top of the first single crochet. So this means this is our beginning of the round. So just pull the yarn through like this, and this is our first stitch right in there, this one. So continuing on making single crochets, let's go with the next stitch. Insert the hook and make a single crochet. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. So we have second stitch complete. In total we have 4 stitches at the moment. Now just jump into the next stitch, insert the hook, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and again. So we have 6 stitches in total. Let's go on the next stitch, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets. Next stitch, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, and that's it. I am at the end, and this is our first stitch, so we have to slip stitch into the first stitch. So I am just taking out the yarn, remembering my stitch right here, insert the hook, grab the yarn and pull through both of the loops, just like that. So the second round is done and should look like this. Moving on to the round number 3, we will have a slight change. So we're gonna chain 1. And now the pattern for this round is to do 2 single crochets in the first, in the next 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets in the same, and then in the next 1 single crochet. So we are not making increases in each stitch, but now in every second stitch. So we have chain 1 ready, and now in the same stitch I am inserting the hook just right in there and making 2 single crochets. 1, and in the same another 1. So I am marking my first stitch just to be sure. Yes, here it is, on top of the first single crochet. And my stitch marker is right in there, and we can go on with making single crochets. So now I have 2 single crochets in the first. Now I'm gonna do in the next 1 single crochet. So just insert the hook and make 1 single crochet. Now the next stitch needs 2 single crochets. So insert the hook into the next and make 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So just like that. 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets. Now the next stitch, 1 single crochet, and then in the next 2 single crochet in the same. Now the next 1, and then again 2 single crochets in the same stitch. 1 and 2 single crochet. Then again 1 and 2 single crochet. And just count quickly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17. We have 17. All right, so we still need to make 1 in the next 1 single crochet. And now we have 18 single crochets in total. Now I am taking out the stitch marker and making slip stitch to close the round. So I am inserting it here and pulling through both of the loops. And this is round number 3. So it looks like this. Hello everybody who just joined in my live stream. How are you? Where are you from? Please put it in the comments. Alright, let's go with the round number 4. So we are going to chain 1 always, just the regular beginning of the round. And now the pattern for this round is 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochets in the next. So now every third we are doing increase, so 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So let's go. Now inserting into the same and making single crochet. I will mark the stitch. Working with the thinner yarn is sometimes a bit complicated because the project is very small, but just a few tries and you get used to that. Alright, I'm putting my stitch marker, DIY stitch marker, and we have our first stitch marked. So let's go into the next one. So we have 2 single crochets, 1 in each, and now we're gonna do 2 single crochets in the next. Now continue on with a 1 single crochet, in the next 1 single crochet, in the next 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Now again 1 single crochet, in the next 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets in the next. One, and 2. Again, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets. One single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets in the same stitch. And here we have our pattern done for the 4th round. We should have 24 stitches at the moment, so just I will quickly count if I didn't make a mistake. Let's go. So yeah, it is right. I am taking the stitch marker out and finishing with the round with slip stitch. Here we have. Now, so for the round 4 is done. We're gonna carry on with round 5. Spain, Washington, D.C. Okay, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. Let's go with round number 5. So beginning is the same, chain 1 as per usual. Now we have to make 30 stitches for this round. So we are going to do increases every fourth stitch. So let's count it out. So I'm gonna start here with 1 single crochet in the first. So let's do 1 single crochet. In the next, we are going to do 2 single crochets. In the same stitch, 2 single crochets. Don't forget to mark the first stitch with our precious stitch marker. Just like that, so 3 stitches are done. Let's go with a 1 single crochet in the next, 1 single crochet in the next, so we have 2, then in the next 1 single crochet, so we have 2, 1, 1, 1, and now in the next we are going to do 2 single crochets. So in between increases in this round we have 3 single crochets and then increase, 3 single crochets and increase. So let's go on. I'm gonna do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 3 single crochets, and an increase of 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Now let's go again, 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and in the next increase 2 single in the one, and again 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 3 single crochets, and in the next 2 single crochets. Continue on with the 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 in the same stitch. Again 1 in the last stitch, 1 single crochet. So here we have round number 4, round number 5. Just gonna count the stitches if I didn't do mistakes. We should have 30 stitches for the round number 5. Yes, 30 stitches, 30 single crochets, and in the first stitch where the marker is, we're gonna do a slip stitch. So insert the hook, grab the yarn, and pull through all of the loops. And here we have round 5 done. So let's begin on round number 6. Just start with a chain of 1. And here we're gonna do 2 single crochets in the first, then 4 single crochets in each of the stitches, and then again 2 single crochets increase. So we are starting with the increase. In the same stitch, 2 single crochets, 2 single crochets, and I'm marking the first stitch, the stitch marker, let's go on with the next stitch. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in the next, number 3, and single crochet number 4 in the next. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, and in the next we're gonna do double single crochet, so 2 singles in 1 stitch. Continue on with single crochets in each of the stitches, 3, 4, and double single crochet and increase in the next, like that. Let's go 2, 3, 4, and in the stitch number 5 we're gonna do increase. So we have gap of 4 single crochets. Again, let's go on 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now an increase of 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Right, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, and increase in the next, 1, 1, 1, 3, and last stitch, last single crochet, and we have 36 stitches for this round. So take out the stitch marker and finish with the slip stitch. So here we have 6 rounds done. So as I did for the reel, after 6 rounds I changed the color to violet, to this lilac violet color. But yeah, you can choose your own color combination, or just do a single color, or change every 2 rounds to make stripes, or anything works. I'm just recreating the same I did last year in the shorts and the reels, because I had a few comments that people requested the tutorial, the pattern, so I am doing it here for you, the same one, but you can make your own versions as you like. Alright, so if we're gonna change the color for the round number 7, I am going back with the slip stitch. Going back, inserting the hook into the same stitches, and here I will change the color. So I am resting it here and grabbing the other color taking the end of it and at this position I'm gonna grab the yarn and close the slip stitch with it. Just go through all of the loops and we will have the new color ready. Just tighten it, all of the yarns, that it would close nicely. Yeah, you can hold on both of the colors. And now we're gonna do chain 1, like that. And here I will cut the yarn, the old color, the pink one, and put it aside for now. I will make a few knots to secure that it won't unravel. Just 2-3 knots is enough. This will be our inside of the jellyfish, so it won't be visible. So basically you can leave those yarn ends hanging. Okay, this will be our new stitch marker because we changed the color. Yeah, so here we are ready for round number 7. And round number 7 goes like this. We are doing 5 single crochets in the next 5 stitches. And then in the 6th stitch, we are doing increase, 2 single crochets. So let's start. So I am inserting the hook into the same stitch, just like that, and doing a single crochet. In the next, 1 single crochet. In the next, 1 single crochet. I'm just gonna take out and mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. Here we have 3 single crochets, then we have 4 single crochet number 5, and we are doing increase in here. 1 single crochet and the second in the same stitch. So it is looking like this. Let's go on, making 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 3 single crochets, 4 and 5, and in the next increase, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 3 single crochets, 4 single crochets, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the next 2 single crochets, like that. Then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, and increase. and finish off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets, 5 single crochets, and an increase in the last stitch. Like this. The colors are matching very nicely. So I am taking the stitch marker out and closing the round with a slip stitch. So our round number 7 is done, and it is looking like this. Alright, we still have 5 rounds left. No, 4 rounds left. So from here, we are not doing any more increases. So just single crochet in each of the stitches all around. We should have each round 42 stitches. So in this round as well, 42. And in the next ones 42 stitches. So we are doing until we have 11 rounds. So now just chill, single crochet, crocheting all the way around. So I'm starting with chain of 1, and then in each of the stitches just single crochet. Of course, we can add a stitch marker to mark the first stitch. That we won't make any mistakes. Yeah, so we'll keep it hanging here. And go on in the next stitch. So just single crochets. All the way around. So this one will be not like amigurumi, like the toy. We won't be filling this inside of the jellyfish. This one is more like just to hang somewhere, like in your car, on the back mirror, or anywhere, just like a decoration. Yeah, so this is very easy, and after this you just can adapt and make something extra on it. So yeah, just this is just as a basic pattern for the jellyfish. And we're doing one more single crochet. Just count really quickly if I have enough stitches. Yes, 42 stitches. Taking out the stitch marker and closing with the slip stitch. Repeating again. So chain 1 and making single crochets all the way around until we finish the round. Hello, who just joined? I am doing a jellyfish tutorial, which you can see the inspo is here. I made just like this 1 year ago, last year, and now I am recreating as a pattern and as a tutorial for you guys. Hello to who just joined. I am making jellyfish tutorial. So at the moment I am just finishing a few rounds for the body. Just simple single crochets. And now just slip stitch. So we have, this was round 7, round 8, round 9. 2 more left. So start with chain 1 and in the same single crochet, in the next single crochet, in the next single crochet, and all the way around single crochets. No more increases, just building up the body, making it longer. Just like this. Alright, so we are at the end of the round and making a slip stitch to finish it off. So you can see like a bowl is already starting to form. The body is like filling up, it's rounding up. So yeah, we are almost at the end of finishing it. So let's go on. We chain one and in the same one single crochet, and just single crochets all the way until the end of the round. This project you can manage to do under 1 hour. I think because it is easy, and if you pick up the pattern, it's very fast and it's very easy to assemble, like those tentacles, which we will make a bit later. And yeah, the main thing is this body, what we are doing at the moment. Just a few single crochets. Alright, so we are at the end of the round. Just grabbing the first stitch and making a slip stitch. So our body is like that. I think I want to make one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can do one more. So just basically depends how big, how long you want the body. So I think one more, and then we're gonna do this like a fringe around this, like curly, because this one doesn't have, it's just like very straight, and this one has a very big fringe around, very curly one. So it's basically the same, just depends on the double crochets, how many double crochets you do in single stitch. So this is just 5, 6, and here probably 8 or even 10 double crochets in one of the stitch. So okay, let's go on with one more around the body. So just single crochets all the way around again. Hello once more who just joined. And this is live crochet session of making jellyfish. So basically explaining how to do it in a very, very simple way. Very beginner friendly. Perfect project, fast project, up to an hour. Tell me, where are you from? In which country you are now? Very interesting to see from where you are watching me. Alright, and finishing off with a slip stitch. So the seam is not that really visible. If you are counting it right and not missing a stitch, it should be in the same position at the very straight line. I've seen after crocheting like this in rounds, my seam is just starting to go like diagonally. So yeah, probably somewhere I skipped a stitch, but if you do it right, it should be straight at the same position. Alright, it's like a little hat, bucket hat for, I don't know, a baby toy. Alright, so we have it like this. You can carry on more, just doing single crochet in each of the stitches. Doesn't matter, as much as you want. But from here I am doing the fringe. So the fringe, as I said, is basically double crochets in the same stitch to make it curly. So we will begin with the chain 1 and we'll do a single crochet in the same stitch, just like that. Now we are going to skip the next stitch, and in the next stitch we are going to do 5 double crochets, 6 double crochets. We want to be it curly. So in the next, skip 1, in the next 6 double crochets. Let's have a look how it looks. We always can add more. So 2 single crochets, double crochets, sorry, 3 double crochets. So double crochet is yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So we have 4 stitches here. Yarn over again, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 5. Again, yarn over, insert in the same stitch, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright, so we have this like a shell looking piece of fringe. It depends, you actually can add more, so it will go like this, like it will curl even more. We can try, just add 7th in the same stitch. So yes, we have it just like that. And I think it will be enough. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Okay, 7 is fine. Now we're gonna do is skip the first stitch, like the next stitch after the double crochets. So this is, we skip this, and in this one we are going to do single crochet. So skip 1, in the next single crochet, single crochet. So finish off with a single crochet, just like that. Now again we are skipping 1, and in the next we are starting our double crochets. So skip 1, in the next double crochet. So again, yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. and continue on until you have 7 stitches, 7 double crochets in the same stitch. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more, 7. All right, we are going to skip one, and in the next 1 single crochet, just like that. We have 2 pieces for the fringe. Our little cap. We can go on the next. Skip one, skip one, in the next double crochets, skip one in the next double crochets, 7. Now again, skip one in the next single crochet. Again, skip in the next 7 double crochets. Seven in the same, skip one in the next single crochet. Skip one in the next 7 double crochets. Skip one in the next single crochet, skip one in the next 7 double crochets. Skip one in the next single, skip one in the next double crochet, 7 double crochets. Seven. Skip one in the next single, skip one in the next 7 double crochets. single, skip 1 single, skip 1, 7 double crochets. Six and 7 double crochet. Skip 1 in the next 1 single crochet. Alright. One, skip 1 in the next double crochets. Six and 7. All right, we are almost at the end to finish the fringe for our jellyfish. So we skip 1, we do single crochet. Yeah, we have more stitches, a bit more stitches, but we can close it into the first stitch. So skip 1 to 3 stitches. Skip those 3 stitches on the last shell and into the first stitch. Just do a slip stitch. Yeah, and we have our edge for the jellyfish done. So basically we just leave a long tail and cut the yarn. Take the hook out. Just make a few knots to secure it. That won't unravel. Yep, I will make it shorter a little bit. Yes, and the body is basically done. I will leave it here. So the next step is to do all the tentacles, all these little chains and swirls that we will put inside of it. So now you can make it all different colors or add just new colors to it. So for this I will use now this white color. So the more tentacles you do, the more nicer it will look, and the bigger variety you use for the tentacles as well, the nicer it will look. So for this I will show you 3 different styles to make tentacles. So the first one is the most simple one, so it's just doing chain of 50, for example, for this kind of jellyfish. So you do as many as you like. For example, in this I will do 3 in all of the different colors. The next one is a bit thicker chain, so chain and then single crochets along, so just a bit thicker band as another tentacle. And then we're gonna do this twist, as you can see in those, like those twisty tentacles. These are just chain and then double crochets all along. The more double crochets in each stitch you do, the more twisty it will be. So yeah, now we will hello, welcome into joining me into this crochet session. I am doing jellyfish at the moment, so the jellyfish tentacles. So just I will show you from the most simple tentacle. So this is just a chain, simple chain. Maybe I will take 3mm hook because this yarn is a bit slightly thicker. Thank you for new subscriber. Thank you very much. So for this, we are just doing simple chains. So I can show you again how I'm doing this slip knot at the beginning. So just take your piece of yarn, wrap around your fingers, simple, the same way as I did for the magic ring. And then with the working yarn I have in my right hand, I am pushing through the circle and then put it on the hook. Alright, so from here we have, this is like our first stitch. So from here we are just doing yarn over and pull a loop, yarn over and pull a loop, yarn over and pull a loop. So the chains are looking like this, and from here do as many chains as you like. I will do 50. Just yarn over and pull a loop, yarn over and pull a loop, yarn over and pull a loop, and pull a loop, pull a loop, yarn over and pull a loop, pull a loop. And just continue making the chains until you have the right amount or the right length that you like. How long have you been crocheting? In general, I've been crocheting for the past 2 years, like intensely. But I have been crocheting at school, but at that moment I didn't like that much. So yeah, just recently picked it up again and started doing tutorials after a year of crocheting. So the secret of the tentacles making a bit longer, because we will do a little hanging chain to hang the jellyfish on. So we're gonna do this chain, and the chain will go inside of here, and the way we attach our tentacles is by folding in half and threading through that hanging chain, and the tentacles will just hang right outside, and instead of one we will have 2 tentacles. So that's why I suggest you do a bit longer than you would initially do, because like if we do here, maybe the tentacle is a bit too long for this, but if you fold it in half, it's not ready yet, but if you fold it in half, it's more or less now okay. And as you can see, you can leave all basically like the center yarn end. It will add a little something extra, a little tentacle of yarn thread. So I will continue on making chains. Alright, I will count it out how much chains I have. Alright, I did a bit too much, so I'm leaving here 55 at the moment. So I'm just gonna finish off with chaining one more and leaving the tail, and cut the yarn and take the yarn out and secure it. So here we have our first chain tentacle. Let's do it in different color. I'm gonna use the pink for now. So the same thing, just make a slip knot. Put it on the hook and start chaining. Yarn over and pull a loop, yarn over and pull a loop, yarn over and pull a loop, and just go on like this. Hello, who just joined. I am doing a live tutorial of crocheting jellyfish. How are you? Where are you from? Alright, so I'm not counting it anymore. Just we'll measure if it's similar. Yeah, I will just do a couple of more. It can be different sizing, different length, that it would hang like naturally, one longer, one shorter. So it just really depends on you how you want it to look. Alright, so did a couple more. We'll have a look. Yeah, okay. This is a bit longer, it's fine. not unraveling it, just doing the last chain and leaving the tail, cut the yarn and take the thread out and secure it by making a little knot from the last chain. And here we have another one, and let's do from the violet one. I lost my ball. Yarn ball. And let's do again the same thing, just making slip knot. Alright, doing all the chains with the bigger hook, that's fine. You can vary not by the yarn, but also by the hook size, because the body I did with 2.5 and the tentacles with the 3mm one, so it's totally okay. You can even take a bigger one, like 5mm, to make it like a bit mesh looking tentacle, or like a mustache. It will look like a mustache. Alright, just doing some chains for the last one. I am usually a pencil grip, but if I need to do some chains, I am holding my hook as a knife grip. Yeah, somehow it's a bit more comfortable to chain, but to crochet I am a pencil grip. Okay, have a look. Alright, this is a bit shorter than the pink, but the pink is the longest, so let's do the last chain and leave a tail. Cut it and take the thread out and make a knot, secure it by pulling the yarn. And here we have our next chain. So we have 3 at the moment, 3 tentacles ready. This is how it looks. If you want, you can leave those yarn ends, or you can weave inside the chains. It depends on you as well. This will give more like a undone finish. If you want it, you can just weave in or cut it very close to the knot. So yeah, again, it depends on you how you want your jellyfish to look like. Alright, so this is done. So now let's go on the second tentacle, and this I will be doing maybe white again, because we have less white. So again, the beginning is the same. We are doing slip knot and chains. Again, you can do how many chains you like. I am doing it pretty similar to the chains I did before, so something around 50 chains. Just yarn over and pull a loop. Yarn over and pull a loop. And go on like this. maybe some more. It's not very long yet. Let's take a look with another one. Okay, this is a slightly longer. That's okay. We'll do a few more. And we have the chain. So now the next is to do single crochets all the way back. So just skip this first stitch and into the next insert the hook, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and this is a single crochet. In the next do the same, insert, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and repeat until the end. Just making it a bit thicker for the dimension, for texture. We want our jellyfish to look fun. Alright, just single crochets in each of the chain stitch. You can see how it naturally curls a little bit. So it is looking already like a little jellyfish leg. So just finish it off. Tell me guys if you are crocheting, how long you are crocheting as well. Hello, if you just joined, how are you? Where are you from? Tell me, very interesting, who is watching me, from which country? I am just finishing off the tentacle for the jellyfish I am making here. Live crochet pattern. All right, and the last single crochet. So to finish it off, I will do chain 1 and leave the yarn longer and cut it. Take the yarn out and secure by pulling the yarn. And here we have our next tentacle. It's already twisting. This could twist as well. Why are you not doing this the same? Yeah, so you see it's already looking like a little curls. So this depends on you. You can just quickly make a few knots and cut it, or leave it as it is. Yeah, so I'm just securing it and cut it very closely so it basically won't be visible. So okay, another one into the collection. All right, and we are on the last tentacle, the big curl, big twist. This is the most exciting one. So for this one, I will use something different maybe. I will use this one. I need some extra colors, so I will use this baby blue one. So for this, I am doing the same slip knot, and insert the hook, and again just start chaining. So do again pretty long chain 50 for example, and this one is very exciting because as you go it twists more and more and more and more, but it goes it's a bit longer process than to make these ones, because in each stitch we will be doing 3 double crochets. So now I'm preparing the foundation for it. Hello, who just joined, welcome, thank you for connecting with me. How are you? Which country you're from? I am doing live crochet session, making jellyfish. So just making some chains now. This is for a jellyfish tentacle. Hello, Saula. All right, I'm not counting, but I will undo some stitches. So yes, here we have the chain, and now what we are going to do is just simply do double crochets. So we're gonna skip 2 stitches, the first 1 and 2, so leave those undone, yarn over, and into the third one place double crochets. So I yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over again, pull a loop, we have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we have our first double crochet here. Yarn over again, insert into the same, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So we have 2 double crochets, and let's do one more and go on the next one. So yarn over, insert into the next, and do 3 double crochets in here in the same stitch. Just like that, and go on with the next one. When you have 3, go on the next one. And you can see it's already curling, so it will twist very nicely all the way around. So just continue making double crochets, 3 double crochets in each of the chain stitch. Oops, I missed. Let's go back again and finish here. 1 more double crochet. And go on to the next. And to the next, 3 double crochets. And 1 more. You can see it's already curling very nicely. Continue on doing double crochets in chain stitches. You can do 2 double crochets, you can do 4 double crochets. It basically depends on how twisty you want your braid to look. So the more you do, the more like curly and twisty it will be, the less it will be like beachy wave for the hair. So something like this. this works up much slower because we need to do those double crochets in the same stitch, and we are not skipping a stitch, so we need to do a lot more to go back to finish this chain. So I will do much more on this. Tell me from which country you are from, please. Please, I'm very interested. And if you are not subscribed, please press that subscribe button or press like on this live stream. I will be planning to do more live streams and tutorials on my channel, so let's stay in touch, that you won't miss any tutorials, or you can watch some of my previous ones. I have very cute pieces that you could make. Alright, we still have some tail left to make double crochets, but it's already coming. If you twist it with your finger, you can help it go around. So here it is, a little braid for our jellyfish. So probably this part is probably longer than even making the body for the jellyfish. But I think it's worth to make it because it adds up very nicely at the end. Half of the tentacle for the jellyfish is basically done. So now just another half, and we will be left with assembling it. So I'm doing here 3 double crochets in each of the chain stitch, to make the chain curly. This is already my third live stream where I am making things. During the first I did some granny squares for makeup bag, which I didn't finish yet and didn't manage to finish it on the stream. And during the next one I did the granny square vest. And now the jellyfish tutorial. So I am very close to the end to finish this braid. Hello, who just joined. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this live crochet tutorial. I will save this stream so you could watch it later, because I am explaining all the steps how to make the jellyfish. This is the inspo and my previous, I did this last year, so here I am just recreating it again. I did this just out of my head without any pattern, so here I prepared pattern for you, and I will post a shorter version of the main steps as a tutorial, so stay tuned. I will post it on my channel a bit later. So for now I'm just finishing this tentacle for the jellyfish, the main tentacle, the big one. Just a few stitches left, so I prepared the chain, and now I am doing 3 double crochets in each of the stitch. So it is nicely curling up. You can help curl it with your finger, but it will all look like this. So let's finish it, and we'll show you the final the final braid, the final curl, and we will be left with assembling it. So just putting all the pieces together. So just a few last double crochets. Alright, a few stitches left. Very exciting moment because it is taking already some time to make it, but it's totally worth it because it's the main piece of the jellyfish. This curly tentacle, so you can make more than one. So from one eventually will be two, but you can add as many as you like. I'm just showing you here how to make it. Alright, and the last stitch, the last two double crochets, and one more. Yes, and we finished it. So now to finish the double crochets, I will chain one and leave a tail. From here I cut the yarn and take it out of this stitch and pull the yarn to make a knot and secure to close it. So here it is. Here it is. Now I will try to twist it to make it evenly twisted. So just go around the center and twist it. Twist again, twist more, and it is finished. So here how it looks. The big tentacle, it will be two, looking like this. So we can you can within those yarn ends leave it as it is, or as me, I am a bit lazy, so I just cut it off. And leave it as it is. So here we have the tentacle number 3, which is the biggest one. Then we have chain and single crochet, and then we have the simple tentacles from chains, just simple chains, one and another. You can add one more, which is just single strands of yarn as well, just to be extra, to look like hairs or like mustaches or something like that. So yeah, as many as you like. So the last thing, we want it to hang, because this I won't close the bottom. It will be as it is. I am not crocheting amigurumi, so it's not like a full toy. It's more like an accessory. You can attach it to the bag, or as a for your car on the mirror you can put it. So yeah, it depends on you. But now if we like to hang it, so we are just quickly, last step, just quickly making a little chain, just a little chain. I will use the same hook as I did for the body, so just making a slip knot and a few chains. I would say like 30. Okay, let's have a look if it's enough. So we're gonna fold it in half, so no, maybe some more, maybe 50 again. Okay, we have 50. Maybe some more. So it depends where you will be hanging it. So make as long as you need. I will do a few stitches more. Okay, this will be enough. So now again, just doing one more chain, taking the yarn tail, cut and take it out and pull it tightly to secure it. So here we have the chain which we will use to hang the jellyfish on. So this is the next step, what we are going to do. I'm taking the body of the jellyfish and finding the inside of it, and I will be putting the hook from the inside part right in the middle. Yeah, so our hook is out, and now the chain we just made, I will thread through the middle. So just take it and carefully pull it through the middle. We have one side here, and now we will do same thing with another end. So we're just going next to it, because we can go inside as well, both in the middle. But if it's hard to get another through it, you can go just on the next stitch right beside it and pull the chain through it to the other side. So just like this. And this piece will hold our jellyfish on. And from here, yes, we'll make it as even as possible, just leaving a few chain stitches inside. And this is the assembling point. So I am putting these yarn ends to the side, and in the middle we will put all of the tentacles. So for example, I am taking this white one and I am putting it right in the middle, just like that. We'll take another one and we'll put it right in the middle, and another one putting right in the middle. If it's not exactly in the middle, later we can pull it a little bit, but just roughly in the middle. Then we have our bigger tentacle. So you can measure like this, fold it in half, and this is the middle. Press it with the finger, so this we have the middle, and the biggest one as well. I'm holding to the middle and press it here with the finger, just like that. Alright, so this is the final step now. We are taking those yarn ends from the hanging chain we left. You can take all of the pieces, all of the yarn ends you have from the body, and we are going to make just a couple of knots to secure those tentacles in the middle. So just as simple knots, and press it tightly, and do one more time. Press it tightly, and one more, just to be extra secure. Alright, and press it very hard, pull it. Take it out like this. And now it depends on you if you want to add something more, if you want to cut these hanging pieces. I will shorten them a little bit, but leave it as it is. And yeah, basically the jellyfish is done here. So this is what we have. I will take my camera to show you in different angle. And yeah, what do you think? Does it look like our inspo? And we it's already 2 hours, but I think you can manage it to do it under 1 hour easily. So just a second, a very last camera shot for you. So our jellyfish, you can steam it a little bit to give it a better shape. But yeah, this is it. hang anywhere where you like, on the bag, in the car, in your room as a decoration. And yeah, this is very easy, very pretty fast, under 1 hour tutorial. It took me longer because I am talking and explaining how to do it. But yeah, here it is. Very lovely jellyfish for you to make for your home or for your friend. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial. I hope you find it pretty easy to make and you will try by yourself. Hope to see you soon in another one. And have a nice evening or have a nice day where you are. So thank you and goodbye.